Yeah, it's playing.
Good. So.
We back?
Yeah, man. How is going to do? Should I do this during the rest of the recording?
What are you eating?
Cheetos. That's a good sound,
Deep
right?
Cheeto?
Deep.
No, it's not exactly the most flattering thing.
No, yeah, this is something people really want to hear. Anyway.
Alright, stop it, you fuckwit. It's not even my video, and I'm like, God damn it.
My videos are the best. That's fine. No. You've ever seen Dislike? It's a good video.
What is?
Here's the time trial for the Lost City. The Lost Shitty.
Velocity?
Yeah. Did you do this one or not?
Did I do what?
This relic.
Yeah, it was a bitch.
What'd you end up getting?
I don't know.
Like Sapphire?
It's been months since I've
Months.
done any of the time trials.
Yeah, I did all this shit recently.
Like, when I got this, I binge played it and then didn't touch it again for a long time.
Yeah, that's the thing. I didn't really do that with this game. Like, I played the fuck out of Crash 1. I did all of the relic shit last. Like, I finished all 3 games and then went back and did all the well, I did all the relics for Crash 3 because that's part of like the completion like requirement for that game. But for Crash 1 and 2, I just went back and did them afterwards. I did them like kind of out of order. It's really weird doing the relics in Crash 1 as opposed to Crash 2 and 3. Because Crash 1, it's like, you just fucking...
You just fucking...
You just fucking... I was fucking... Hey, check this out, by the way. How do you like them apples?
Great. I don't think I got a platinum.
In Crash 1? Some of the levels are really easy. Like, you probably did in,
not
like,
for that.
Hogwild.
Probably.
Hogwild is easy. All you have to do is get all the boxes.
I'd have to check to tell you.
Great. Well, let's not do that.
Did you ever look up on the leaderboards online to see some of the retarded times people got?
Some of them are really crazy.
There must.
Then there was one guy
There must
that
be
was,
some kind of exploits.
There was one guy that was cheating. But they took down his times. He just had 1 second on every level. In like all 3 games. And they took down his times. He must have been like cheating somehow. I don't know how, but he was. You know?
Yeah, there's that crazy brass. Berm.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Berm.
It's like it gives this level a totally different feel. You know, I like how it's just sort of dark and creepy. It's just like these loud like. It's just like that's what it's like in the original. It sounds better. I don't like what they did with that. But
I prefer the atmosphere of these levels in the original better.
yeah, that's the thing. It's like this game. I'd say that's like the big problem with Crash 1 and this.
Like this just looks too warm. It looks too happy in here.
Same with Generator Room. It's like there's like a big like ceiling light, you know, like a sunroof or some shit. I don't know. It's really bright. You know, it's some whack shit.
Some whack shit, some crack shit.
Some smack shit. Yeah. But still, the thing is, they tried to unify Crash 1 with Crash 2 and 3, and I think it like works in some areas and then doesn't in others.
Well,
Like,
Crash 1 and 2 and 3 are pretty different games at the root of it.
Yeah. Crash 3 is like somewhat of an extension of Crash 2, but then there's some pretty big differences between those 2 games as well, as far as like they control. Like, but that's sort of getting like more into the nitty gritty of it. You know, that's like getting like really technical at that point. Yeah. You want to hear something interesting?
What?
Oh, I farted, but it was like a non-fart, you know? You ever do that? You fart and then it's just like not even there. It's like barely there.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's really weird, like, the time trials in this game, like, I actually feel like they work kind of well, like, in this game, when I feel like they have no business really, you know, being good at all, because they're like a 15-year oversight, or you know, it's like this game came out like many years ago. You know, didn't have time trials, and like they felt like an oversight in Crash 3. They felt like a last-minute addition. I don't know if they were, but in this game, it's like, yeah, this game was never intended at all to, you know, be played this way, but it works.
I feel like maybe it's just like in the modern age of like speedrunning becoming a popular thing to just have it built into the game is kind of like,
Yeah.
not like you have like an official way to actually present the time in these levels.
Yeah. You know,
Because there are people running Crash forever, so.
Yeah, I know. I speedrun CTR. Because I fucking love that game. I've always loved that game. Like, Crash Team Racing, I've never had a problem with that game. Like, the game's not perfect, but I absolutely love it. That's, like, within, like, my top 5, like, favorite games I ever did done play.
Is Spyro 1 still your favorite game of all time?
No. No, not at all. Spyro 2 I like a lot more, actually. Like, considerably more. We could talk about oh, check it out. Another platinum? Wow, look who's really good at this.
Wow, look who's got them
yeah.
platties.
Look who's got that big dick. We could talk more about simulation, I guess. What is it?
Look who's got that big dick.
Look who's got that big ol' dong. Yeah. What is it?
Look who's got that deep peepis.
That deep peepus. Where does that come from? Is that like a reference to anything? Or is it just like...
No, it's just something I wrote.
I like it. I like deep peepus.
I changed it now.
It's organic tit milk, I see. Yeah,
well, the organic part...
The way we're watching this is we're doing it in sync video, which is a good site. You should go check it out. You could sync videos with your friends. You could take
I want to say something about...
I want to
say something about this level real quick, though.
Yes.
One thing that's kind of a pain in the ass... Like, you know how you have your... You know, wood-colored boards here.
Yeah.
The ones that don't fall, the more yellowish ones.
Yep.
And then you got the ones that do fall, the red ones.
Yep.
There's like the ones that are already broken. You know, that just break immediately and you can't stand on them at all.
They're the same color.
Well, what I was gonna say in real Crash 1, they're just like flat sprites basically.
Yeah.
And there's like somehow that gives you more of an indication that you can't stand on them at all.
Yeah.
But this, since they actually have like depth to them, they actually have geometry. For some reason, it fucks with my brain and thinks like you could maybe get like a second on there.
No, you can't. You'll fall through them immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And something about the way they were represented in
this is
in
just
the
weird.
original Crash 1, it's more apparent that that's the case.
I don't know if you saw me jumping on the bridge, by the way. There, like you could jump on the ropes, but it's way harder. Like you could do that in Crash 1 as well. On PS1, but it's way harder to do in this one. So, the way I typically do it is I do kind of like, I'm going to borrow like Smash terminology, and I do like a short hop where you just like lightly tap the button, and you just jump.
Short hop? What does that mean? How am I
Yeah.
ever going to keep up with your explanation not knowing anything about Smash?
Yeah, I know. It's very technical. I'm a very technically gifted person. Like, just technically gifted player, you know.
Special
very
boy.
technical. Yeah, very special, very technical. But, you know, I do like a short hop onto the rope, and then I full hop off of it. And that, like, will clear any gap, really. So, you'll see me do that on the high road more. I use it to clear, like, gaps where you normally have to spin a turtle and jump on it, or, like, you know, just a lot of gaps with that, you know, require jumping on turtles to get over them, because they're just a fucking pain in the ass. And it also just takes time. You just gotta wait for it. Those damn hogs are annoying.
You shouldn't have mentioned it at the fact that all the gameplay is pre-recorded.
Yeah.
So you could have just sit
like,
here
whoa,
going like,
whoa,
ooh,
whoa, look at me, ooh, ooh, ooh. I did that one time with
oh, look at how good I am.
with like a TAS of Spyro. Like, because when I just would stream, I couldn't think of. I didn't want to play any games. Just had fun.
So you just like ran the task and just pretended like you were playing
somebody
it?
else's task. I forget who. Sorry to whoever that was. And I was like, I think I was with Jamie. He's like, "You're just playing a speed run. This is not funny." I was like, oops. Yeah, but I guess to talk about Snippy Lane shit. No, Spyro 1's not my favorite game anymore. If I had to say, like, my top 5, probably, I was thinking about this. It's Half-Life 1, from 1 to 5. Well, Half-Life 1 is my favorite. CTR is probably number 2. And then in no order, I would say it's like Ratchet and Clank 3, Kingdom Hearts 1. Yes, I like the game a lot. I used to not, but I like the game a lot. And then Spyro 2. Oh, and then honorable mentions are Crash 1, Sonic Mania, and Croc. So yeah.
Crack.
Anyone wanted to know. Some questions I'm inevitably going to have. I'm just going to answer them right now. No, Wrath of Cortex is not nearly as bad as I made it out to be, and I don't know why I made that giant-ass video.
It's still pretty fucking bad.
I mean, I don't think it's that terrible. I'll be honest. Like, I don't think it's good, but I really don't think it's actually that bad. Like, I haven't played it again recently. The game's got some serious problems, but it did not deserve a 45-minute terrible Fergie? I don't know what to say. This video where I'm like spurging the fuck out. Like, it was terrible, and it's like, no, it doesn't require, like, it didn't, I don't know. I could have summarized my problems with that game in like 5 minutes. Like, if I play the game again, I'll fucking say, it's like, it's awkward, doesn't really play very nicely. Like, this game is way more faithful, you know, to like that, you know, the sort of Crash-like feel, you know, it just feels awkward. And then I know the video of me and Badman is still up on his channel, I actually believe, but that game is the worst thing ever made by a human, in my opinion. I hate that game.
You still hate Twinsanity?
I despise it. Well, at one point I liked it. Like, not too long ago I liked it, but honestly, like, I hate that game. Like, I hate it. Like, here's the thing. If you like that game, that's totally cool. That's another thing that's what really bothers me about the Wrath video, though, is the fact that I'm like, I remember, I'm like, this game is, like, objectively bad. It's like, no, trust me, I really, really do not, like, mind at all if you like games. Like, I was talking to a friend of mine, and he, you know, loves pretty much every game that I fucking hate. You know, shout out to Christian if you're watching. He likes Bayonetta 2 a lot, but I think that game is doo-doo. You know, but I ain't judging, so if you like that game, that's totally reasonable. And I'm not gonna just do nothing but shit on it. Well, that would be its own video. But I guess to summarize my thoughts quickly, it's the worst thing ever made by a human. It's as bad as a game like Sonic 06. I hate it. But nothing against you if you like it. It's cool by me. I'm good.
I don't know what it is. Twinsanity's just fun to fuck with.
I don't even think it's fun to fuck with. I think it's just embarrassing. It's just sad.
You were there when we made that video hacking it.
That was fun. That was only because you were doing it. If that was me, I'd get bored in like 2 seconds. You just had a lot of fun with that shit, and that was like fun for me. You know, for me.
Plus, we were hacking it, so.
Yeah, true.
We weren't really enjoying it for what it actually was.
As though that's even possible. I hope you like that roast. Anyway.
Oh,
Sunset
snap.
Vista.
Dude, didn't you know Gone a Bit of Cocoa is still on the disc?
Who the fuck said that? Is that real?
Some idiot.
I have no clue. I haven't been following, like, any Crash stuff. I haven't been following that. Like, I really don't know much shit. I don't pay attention to comments. You know what I do? Whenever I get comments, because I would just get, like, Stimpyland comments. I used to have, like, filters on my channel, but I got rid of them recently, because I was just like, I don't want to do that anymore. But, like, I had filters where it'd be like, if people mentioned Stimpyland, it would, like, send their comments to spam. Now I don't do that, though. Now, like, I want people to just be able to comment whatever the fuck I want. You know? Like, it's like, I mean, whatever the fuck they want, I mean to say, you know, I'm, like, I don't want to, you know, censor people like that. Like, I used to do that.
The YouTube spam filter, I was gonna say, like, before you get off that, like, for some reason, on YouTube, like, some people who comment on my shit, it automatically gets marked as spam for, like, no reason.
Well, the same thing happens to me, but then, like, you could also, you could set, like, spam filters yourself. You could set it, like, anybody that uses, like, this word, like, send their comment to spam. And you could do that, like, if it's a website or something like that, but then you could also do it for, like, certain
that's the
words
only
that
thing
you don't want to see.
That's the only thing I don't like is when people put links.
Yeah, I don't like that either, but,
like look at my channel, like, that goes away.
Yeah. Yeah, I do have, like, youtube.com or, like, youtube.be is, like, those are both, like, sent to spam, but that's it. Like, I don't have any filters for, like, words. People can say whatever the hell they want. Like, I'm not gonna bother censoring people. Like, if you wanna call me, if you wanna say, hey, Stimpyland, I want you to suck my dick, you could do that. You know, feel free. Because the thing is, whenever I see comments, I just respond to the first one, and then I let people just sort of scramble afterwards. Like, one guy was like, hey, what do you think of Spyro getting... Oh, we could talk about this, actually. Some guy said, hey, what do you think of Spyro getting remastered? And I remember just, like... I don't even remember what the fuck I said. It was so stupid. I was like... Didn't even, like... I didn't even answer the question.
Just a complete non-answer.
A total non-answer. Which... If that was you, I'm sorry. But not sorry at the same time, because it was pretty funny. But we could talk about that. What are your... Like... Spyro's supposedly getting remastered. Like...
I don't know, it seems like every day... Every day it seems like it comes up that it's like more and more possible.
But I remember you said, I don't know if you like if you have that, like, what is it? You were ranting pretty hard about, you thought that the article was very illegitimate, you know, not really proof. That's the thing. I don't think that there's any like hard proof, but I think if you just look at sort of the anecdotal evidence, I guess you could say, it's like I think it's probably on its way. Like, I thought Crash was never going to get a remaster. I thought like this was never going to happen, and then it actually happened. And then I'm like,
I just think it's weird how somebody on Kotaku can just put up an article and then everybody believes it. That's kind of what I was ranting about. I'm amazed anybody
believes anything from Kotaku.
Well, it's Kotaku UK apparently, which is, I guess, different.
I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck. Fuck Kotaku. Wasn't Kotaku doing those like articles where it was like when the whole like Gamergate shit was happening? I don't know. You know what? This is getting that'll get political, so I don't want to get into that. But I don't trust Kotaku.
Yeah, I don't want to know.
Yeah, they're weird. That's all you need to know. Some whack shit. Although actually, this is not political to say. Kotaku is just guilty of having just some fucking shitty ass content on their site. They are guilty. It's
kind of like a gaming BuzzFeed, isn't it?
Basically, more or less. I remember one time they had this thing where it's like, McDonald's has burgers in Japan that are colored black or something. It was like some bullshit. I'm like,
that Burger King had that here.
Cool. Look at this.
You never saw the black burger?
No.
That gave everybody the shits.
Sounds like fun. I should try it. Just call up the local Burger King and say, hey, give me that.
Did you hear about how KFC in the UK ran out of chicken?
Paul showed me that clip. Where this lady's like, did he send that to you?
No, yeah. I just heard about it the other day.
Well, Paul sent me that clip where there's this lady and she's like,
I had to go to Burger King.
I've had to go to Burger King. And the news like plays it up like it's like the most devastating thing.
People were like calling the police over it or something.
What the fuck? That's good.
And I was so glad to know it's like not just Americans are like that.
Yeah. Stupid people exist pretty much everywhere, especially in Europe. There's a lot of stupid Europeans. Y'all
a lot of stupid white guys.
Of all colors and creeds, y'all are dumb. You watching this? You're human.
Y'all human.
Y'all humans watching this? You dumb. Right? Civilization? You guys are gay. How you feeling? I just called civilization. I just roasted civilization. I just roasted society.
So I don't know, dude. Civilization's a pretty good game.
That's a nice meme. I haven't played those games, so I'm not gonna bother talking about them.
I like Civilization 5 and the
That's the one that I hear about all the time. I had like a friend of mine.
6 is out, but I don't have money to buy it.
I didn't hear the last of what you said. Probably wasn't important.
I just said Civilization 6 is out, but I don't have the money for it at the moment.
Splendid.
I like how we've completely stopped talking about Krish.
Well, what is it? I just got the gem for Sunset Vista. This is one of the levels that took me fucking forever to do, because I kept goddamn dying. Like, if you look at my life count between, like, levels, you could see, like, ones where I, like, either lost or gained a lot of lives because I was, like, doing the level over and over again. And we got Whole Hog. This is a good level. I remember me and Paul, we did like a race of these games of Sane Trilogy. We did like a race of who could finish Crash 1 first, and he got like fucked on these levels. Like he kept getting screwed over by these hogs, like on the little whatever that is, you know.
The rotisserie hog.
Yeah, rotisserie chicken.
Why is it on a rotisserie, but there's like no fire under it?
I don't know.
You'd think it would be doing that to cook it.
They're like, you know.
Our fucking hog is not getting any more cooked, just spinning over here.
know how they do that. Maybe it's like, I don't know. I can't even begin to describe anything. It's so uninteresting conversation we just had about that.
So in that race, did you beat Ferk then?
Yeah, I did. Although actually narrowly, because we both got fucked on Embryo. But then he ended up.
Then did he have? Then did he have to go to Burger King?
Yeah, I've had to go to Burger King. No, he was getting like really angry at the end.
I've had to go to Burger King.
It was actually really funny. He was getting like really angry at the end. Where he was like, something I never realized about him. He's like a fucking Paul. For those of you who don't know, is Fierce the Bandit. Like most people, like I feel like plenty of the people watching this know who that is. He's actually like a salt lord, believe it or not. Like he gets like angry. Like he gets very frustrated.
I haven't seen him pissed.
Yeah, I know,
so.
but like, I know, but what is it? He does, believe me. I was playing the race with him, and like things were actually like he wanted to like beat me, and then he was like, "This is so stupid. I hate these so much." He was getting mad at like the little blobs that Embryo like throws at you. He's like, "I hate these blobs so much." He's getting very angry, and I was laughing. That was hilarious. Look at that platinum. I don't know if like.
Did he go? Wingardium Leviosa.
Wingardium Leviosa. Yes, he did. Sunset Vista Relic. What's good? This one I did not get platinum. I'm almost sure because it was fucking just. It was annoying. This is like the longest level, like like for platinum, like no, not for platinum. For well, I mean, I guess, but like for the relic, it's like the longest level. It's like 3 minutes.
I think for a Stormy Ascent, like a Sapphire is like 7 minutes.
Glad I don't have that level. Well, I'm glad I bought that fucking level and can't play it. That's nice. You know, that's good. I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm very happy.
You're just being a salt lord now.
Yeah, I know.
All because they took your money and didn't give you anything for it. Just calm down and get some Burger King.
I know. I've had to go to Burger King. Yeah. Anyway. This relic is, I don't know how I feel about some of the relics in this game. Cause some of it's, like, fucking, just, like, annoying. Some of it's like, you know what I mean?
Nope.
Let's see. What is it? What was probably, if you had to say, like, what's, like, your favorite thing that, like, to come from this game? What would you say that is? Like, your favorite level, favorite, like, music, favorite whatever?
Specifically from this, or just,
Yeah.
like... I don't know if I have, like, a favorite thing, like, that the game itself has, but it's good to know that there'll probably be new Crash games now.
Yeah, it's the
Like,
fact that, hopefully... The thing is, I've seen a lot of remakes, but I haven't seen many games take that, like, next step. You know, I've seen, like, remakes come out for a lot of games, but not a lot of games have, like, had their new game now, you know? Like, alright, they're back, now it's time for their new game, but it's like, I haven't seen that new game come out.
Yeah, who knows, it might just be a bunch of hollow promises.
Yeah.
But, I mean, they made enough money to where it'd be kind of retarded if they didn't make more stuff.
True. Like with Crash, that's definitely the case.
I don't know if you heard about this, you probably have, but you know this is going to be coming out on PC, right?
I heard about that. Is that like confirmed?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's going to be on PC, Switch, but no Xbone.
Haha. Get fucked, Xbox.
Which I don't think I'm going to bother playing it again until it comes out on PC.
Maybe mods will come out for it then as well.
We're going to have to make some.
Yeah, man.
Figure out, hack the hell out of it. It'd be fun.
I'll put like Stimpyland references for the real OG boys watching this video. It'll be like, I don't even remember them. There are people who are probably...
Do you think that'd be pretty cool if they did that? Like, if when it comes out on PC, if they make it so like you could like community levels.
That would be cool. If they had that, they should put that on PS4 and Switch then, though. You know, if they were to do that, like allow.
But how do you make levels on a I guess it would be a lot harder to make levels
Oh,
on the
yeah.
console.
Oh, I know what you mean. I meant like if there was like a level editor or something like that, but
Like
no,
a basic one.
Yeah, but like for the community to like actually make like full-fledged levels, that would be pretty cool. And then I guess maybe you could do like monetize them. I guess like you could fucking like take them and like
You could charge $3 for a level and then not deliver it.
Yeah, exactly. You could do that. You could hunt down the Freeman on them. You heard about that game?
No. Hunt down the Freeman?
It's like a Half-Life 2 mod that came out recently. That's like it's called Hunt Down the Freeman. It's a Half-Life 2 mod that came out, and I actually got a fucking platinum on this level. I don't even remember that. Holy shit! Wow. Nice. Check it out.
You were just like, thank God I'm done. You didn't even look at what it was.
Yeah, I know. I was just like, I don't even remember that. I remember.
Check out Kong's butt.
It's got a thick ass.
What do you think of that butt animation?
It's a nice animation. I wanted to say though, Hunt Down the. I'll just go over it quickly because it's not really related to what's going on. It's like a Half-Life 2 mod that came out for Steam, and they were like requested permission from Valve, and Valve approved of them charging money for it. But apparently, it's like awful. It's like built horribly, and it's literally impossible to complete without no-clip. Like it's really bad, and there's like bad SFM like cutscenes and shit. It's really dumb. But yeah, you could look at that. You should look at that more. Look into that shit.
I don't know.
We
Sounds
didn't
like
get to see his butt,
terrible time.
which is upsetting. I like this song more in the remake. Like all of the boss themes sound better, in my opinion. People were saying that they did like some people I heard say that they didn't like the way Koala Khan looks in this game. He looks like too muscular, but I think he looks fine. Like I like his design in this game,
I don't know. If anything, he could be a little more buff.
Yeah, just like Broly from Dragon Ball. Just a whole lot of muscle. He's just a whole lot of muscle. I like that they added like these little cutscenes to the end of the bosses, like how Crash 2 and 3 had them, but in this game, they added them. I like that. Most of the I feel like Crash 1 had the most changes made to it.
Yeah. It had the most
like
shit
that.
worth changing.
I feel like Crash 1 on PS1 was for the most part fine, but it's very different from Crash 2 and 3, and I think that's what the changes are sort of designed to do, is to unify like all three games into one. You know what I mean? Nah, I'm saying nah mean.
These levels, I think, came out looking a lot nicer than they. Well, I mean, obviously, but
Oh yeah, I would say
these are ones that I think are way better than the original.
these are like the exception. I would say generally, like they look, most of the like stuff looks better on like in terms of like how like atmospheric.
Look
it
at all
is.
that bloom.
Yeah, man. No, when it comes to like that like atmosphere and shit, like most of the time it looks better on PS1. Or not that like it's more immersive on PS1, but this I would say is like the exception, because these levels look pretty fucking ugly on PS1. Especially if you've seen like the Crash 1 beta. I don't know if you've seen that. I don't know if I'm thinking of the right thing, but like they look retarded.
A Crash 1 beta, yeah, I've seen it.
Like you've seen like the way these levels look. I don't know. I might be thinking of something else, but like I remember seeing like.
I
early
can't recall them
screenshots of
looking
this
different.
level. Like earlier screenshots, and they look like farts. They look stupid. They look pretty good in this one though. Oh, and the music in these levels isn't that bad either. Like
Yeah.
I think they did an okay job on these. I died on this bonus round at one point, and I was very upset. So I was like, how did I die on a fucking bonus round? This is goddamn easy.
Alright, just keep talking. Keep talking.
What?
Just keep talking.
Okay. Well, yeah, I've died, like, some of these levels, it was very hard to get the full run for. It was very hard for me to complete the entire level. Like, because the idea is that I don't want there to be any deaths. There's no deaths in the footage. I successfully did it for Crash 1, and as of recording this, as of the releasing of this video, all three games will already have been done. The commentary will have been done for them. You're not going to see them until all three are done. But right now, as of the recording of this commentary, I have finished Crash 1 and 2, both games with no deaths, and then Crash 3 is on its way. I'm almost done with that game. I just have a few more relics to get, and then I have to just like finish up, wrap it up, you know. So
Interesting.
Yeah,
I totally didn't walk away at all.
I see. Yeah, I should just do this. I should be like,
Quit crinkling.
Franklin? I'm hungry. Okay, sees you.
Maggle the Crankler.
Sorry to any Stimpy fans that were hoping for content that doesn't fucking suck. Because you have just been sorely disappointed. No, no, no. Yum, 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 yum. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, great.
These, this bonus round was a fucking pain in the ass, and I died on this one, like, a lot of times. It took me a while to get this run, like, out this level, you know? As I was saying, I did all the levels, no deaths, boy. That's including in the bonus rounds. That was a requirement on Crash 1, on PS1. But in this game, they removed that requirement. Only for the colored gems.
Well, and the bonus round still doesn't count.
Yeah, even in those. Even on PS1, that was actually the case, though. The bonus rounds didn't count as deaths.
But they might as well have, because you couldn't do them again without re-getting all the shit.
Yeah, but with Crash 1 on PS1, you didn't need to get the boxes for the... Oh yeah, wait, you're right. Yeah, it didn't save your boxes up to that point, right? No, wait, it did. No, yeah, you could go through bonus round.
But you wouldn't get the shit that was in the bonus round.
Yeah, but you didn't need that on PS1. On PS1, you didn't need to go into the bonus rounds.
Are you sure?
Yeah, the tunnel, like, people in the comments will write. They'll let us know. What is it? Tawna's levels were only there so you could save, and Embryo's levels were completely optional. They were just there to get extra lives, because Crash 1 didn't save your lives.
Yeah. I know.
Nom 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 nom. Yeah, man. For real. For reals, though. Heavy machinery. Heavy machinery.
Heavy
Yeah, do you like this level? You like heavy machinery?
It's alright.
Yeah.
I gotta pull a Ferk. It's alright.
It's alright, yeah, you know, it's good. It's good. It's
I
alright.
had to go to Burger King.
I've had to go to Burger King. It's very upsetting. Yeah. So, trying to think of what else to say, Mommy, about this game. Do you remember the Oonga Boonga guy? You remember Oonga Boonga guy? You remember, like, everybody ever played Crash 1 knows Oonga Boonga! The Oonga Boonga guy, he goes Oonga Boonga!
If you be sure to share if you remember Ooga Booga guy.
Yeah. I should clip
if you're a 90s kid.
I should clip this and be like, put it on like one of those terrible Facebook videos. I feel like we could still rant more about like the Spyro. Do you have like, would you want to read that or not? Like that rant that you had written up.
No.
You don't
really.
have it, or you don't want to read it?
I wouldn't want to read it.
Why? Are you saving it for something?
I'm saving it just in case it turns out to be completely false, and then I'm gonna shit all over it.
Oh, nice.
But I'm not gonna say anything and then turn out I'm wrong.
Well, either way, I didn't see a problem with like you ranting about that article, because that article wasn't really saying anything. It's like
basically
just like,
my main rant was the fact that it just sounds like they just took everything, like all those things you know about Sane Trilogy. Well, that, but Spyro. You know how like all the terrible saving. Well, they're gonna fix that, and all that cut content you want to see from Spyro. We're gonna put that in.
I remember that cut level from Spyro. You know, the one that didn't get in the remake. I mean, the one that they included in the remake. I remember that level. Like, what was it? It was called like Stormy Ascent Realm, right? Remember that one? Mm-hmm. Remember that level? I was like,
Like, what the hell was cut from Spyro that... like, what was cut from Spyro to the same extent that, like, Stormy Ascent was from Crash? That you would...
That was cut from Spyro.
Crumple?
Yeah, Crumple. Crumple Kingdom. Crumple Tower.
Crumbling Tower.
Crumple Tower.
That sounds like a Spyro level, honestly. Like, you'd go up to the archway and it would just be like Crumple Tower.
Yeah. Let us know when the Spyro remake comes out. Be sure to give this video a like if Crumple Tower.
You get to finally play Crumple Tower.
Yeah, you get to finally play in Crumple Tower.
I've been waiting for it.
This level is fucking like poop in this. Like, they fucked this level up. Look at Cortex's damn head.
Yeah, why did they do it like that?
It looks stupid.
Like, why didn't they just have, like, a real-time texture target for a camera, like, that's somewhere in the level of Cortex just, like, actually, like, following you around or something?
I feel
Why
like...
is it just, like, 3 frames of him going blah, 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 blah?
Yeah, it looks stupid. I feel like something that they could have done that would have looked really cool is if it was, like, Cortex, like... Maybe he's just, like, standing, like, over something, like, over a camera, and he's, like, looking down at you, and his eyes move around, like, as you do. You know, something like that.
Like, as you walk past it, he just, like, kind of, like, moves to watch you. He's just, like, watching you all creepy.
Yeah.
Plus, yeah,
does it look really creepy
dark
on...
as it's supposed to.
What happened?
Like, it doesn't look dark, but, like, shit, like, falls off into darkness weirdly quick. Like, there's, like, a big light just following Crash around.
Yeah, I know. It's very weird. That was really close if you saw. He almost slipped off that box. That box of cocks.
Is that what the question mark means? There's just a bunch of cocks in there?
Dicks, yeah. That's how you access Crumple Tower in the Spyro remake, because you have to break the box.
You gotta break
open.
the box of cocks.
You have to break the box of cocks, and you get to Crumple Tower. It's, yeah, so it's pretty cryptic. You know. You know how it is. You know, it's like... You know, it's like, oh, we gotta include, like, the secret, you know.
I just can't wait for the Spyro remaster so I don't have to, like, use the
save system and the password system in
password
Spyro 1.
system to save.
And then you were talking about how there was, like, a Facebook video or something where it's like, Spyro's getting a remake. And it had, like...
Yeah, and it's just, like, a fucking really shitty Unity fan game Spyro thing that looks like ass.
Yeah.
It's like, look at how good it could look. It's like, just shut up. You're ruining everything.
Yeah. I don't get it. I hate, like, normie.
I'd love a Spyro remake, but that just seems everybody just seems to be really retarded about all this.
Well, I know it's like, I mean, I don't think that the article's proof. I feel like it's probably just going to happen, just like the way things are progressing. Spyro is most likely going to get a remake because it just makes sense. But that article is not
also
proof.
Remaking Medieval.
Yeah, I heard about that. I'm fucking.
That
looking
one's
forward to
actually pretty confirmed, I think.
No, it is. It's been confirmed. Like, it's happening. Like, there was a teaser trailer for it. It's just a logo and then like some shit, but it's coming. So that I'm looking forward to.
Why can't they just make new games?
I don't know. I was gonna say, I haven't seen many games take, like, that new step, like, you know, when you get, like, a new game, like, in the old style, but the one exception I've seen is Nintendo. They skip the step where they remake the game, and they just give you the new game. They give you a game in Mario 64 style, basically, in Mario Odyssey. You know?
But, I'm just saying, like, wouldn't you rather just have, like, a new Crash?
I guess it's, like... I guess the thing is they want to remake the game, so if they're coming out with a new Crash game, it's like, you know, people that are new to the series, you know? I guess that's what it's about, you know?
Like, I'd rather have, like, a new Spyro, a new Crash, a new Medieval, etc. Not just,
It's like that, that's why, like, those, if you know, the Kingdom Hearts remakes came out. Like, the Kingdom Hearts remakes came out because they were trying to get, like, everybody sort of, you know... Like, they tried to, like, unify, like, all the Kingdom Hearts games, they just... tried to, like, bring them all together, you know? So, you know, because if you wanted to play all the Kingdom Hearts games, you know, you had to play on PS2, Game Boy, like, a mobile phone, like, flip phone, like, you had, like, all these different fucking games, so instead they just unified them all on the PS3. but then took them too long to come out with Kingdom Hearts 3, so now the PS4. They come out with them again. They're just like remasters of the games, and they just have them all in one package. Which is like, you know.
I guess it doesn't hurt, but it's just like, I don't know. I'd rather have a new game.
Yeah, I would too, I think. But I'm glad that the remakes came out. I'm happy with them.
Unless it turns out, like you said, they're just gonna make remakes and then nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah. Because that's a possibility too.
Then that's just a big old cock tease.
Yeah. Teasing you with my organic tit milk. Tee-hee. Tee-hee.
Wouldn't it be weird if tit milk was non-organic?
Yeah, I wonder how they'd get that, like, non-organic tit milk. Maybe they get it from
Processed
that, like, fat bear.
tit milk.
You know? Like,
What?
you think, like, that, like, look at that fat, like, bear, like, the one that's carrying those, barrels, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe that's what's in those barrels, is processed tit milk. You know, like...
That's why he's throwing them out. This ain't kosher, this ain't organic. Blech.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. And as you can see, if you look on the floor, like all of the spilled tit milk, that's, you know.
Is that why it's green?
Yeah. It's all like rotted and disgusting. Like that like, I mean, I've never seen this volume of like tit milk. I've never seen that much titty milk like in one place, but I don't imagine it looks like that if you pour out enough, you know? I don't imagine, even if you get a lot of it, it doesn't look like that. He's like, blah, blah, get it out of my face. I wonder, like, what's the significance of the bouncing ones then?
Extra processed.
Like super duper processed. It's like with GMOs and stuff is in there. This is some good commentary right here. I'm glad that.
I want to see somebody make a mod, because you know they have like those tools now for modifying crash levels.
Yeah.
I want to see somebody make a mod of Toxic Waste to rename it just Toxic Tit Milk.
Toxic tit milk.
Make it even harder.
And just make like all the green white instead. So then it's like a little closer to tit milk.
Well, the level has to be significantly harder too.
True.
Like there has to be non-stop barrels always.
Just like a stream
just
of
literally
barrels
like a
on
flood
the floor.
of barrels coming down. Like that dude's just chucking them like.
You just, it's like, this is non-organic. Yeah. Anyway, I got that blue gem.
It doesn't even look blue.
Yeah, that level did not really give me any trouble at all. Like, I remember I used to struggle with that level a lot. But then, like, recently, even when I play it on PS1, I don't have an issue with that level. It's weird. Anyway, here's Oonga Boonga guy.
Hey, 90s kids, you all remember Ooga Booga guy, right?
Yeah.
Be sure to share if you like Ooga Booga guy.
I hate like that normie ass shitty content on Facebook. Like, and like if you share a video on Facebook and it's got like top and bottom text that doesn't say top and bottom text, I'm upset. Like when people share like a meme and it has like it just says bottom text on it, that's fucking hilarious to me for some reason. Like I don't know why, but
it just says bottom text.
Have you ever seen that?
No.
I know like my Skype picture for the longest time was like it was just some retarded shit. It just like was.
It's just like a shitty picture, and it's like just says some stupid crap up top,
like,
and then like it just
some
literally says
top,
bottom text,
and then it says bottom text on the bottom. Yeah, that shit's like
just like no, somebody didn't fill it in.
It's just like
placeholder.
I don't know why. It's just funny. There's this Facebook page. If any of y'all are on Facebook, gotta go give this page a fat like. Not just any like, a fat like. It's called Memes Without Bottom Text, and it's fucking hilarious. They just take like the memes with the top and bottom text, and they just cut out the bottom text, so it's just the top. And it's just like some of them are like so stupid. Like I don't like I can't even I don't want to. I don't know how I would like show anyone. Because that's the thing. I'm not good at maintaining contact with an audience, like with peeps. Because I just like I don't have a Twitter for my account. I don't have a Facebook. I had one, I just got rid of it because I was like, didn't even post on it. I'm elusive like that, you know? I'm mysterious. I'm like MC Ryan. I'm like, you know, you'll never hear it that much from me. And the little that you hear from me, I'll say a lot, but otherwise I'll remain in the shadows. Fuck this bonus round, by the way. It's surprisingly annoying. Like, those 3 jumps, they gave me way more trouble than they should have. I don't know why. I think I'm just bad, but, like, either way, it was annoying.
I think I'm just bad.
Yeah. The worst was, like, what is it? What fucking level? Like, the second Cortex bonus round was a fucking nightmare.
Have I just not been paying attention, or did you even do a Cortex bonus round yet?
I did one on Sunset Vista.
Okay.
They look like exactly the same as the Embryo ones. That's the thing, they don't, like, the bonus rounds look very different. Like the Embryo and Cortex ones. Like, they had some really cool, like, scenery on PS1, but then, like, in this one they changed it. Like, in Embryo's bonus rounds, you've got, like, these carts going, you know, like, tumbling over, and Cortex's, I think it's just, like, black, or it's just, like, generic, like, lab setting in the background.
I don't think I've ever bothered to get a gem for Cortex power.
It's annoying, but it's not actually that difficult. It's like, this is a perfect example of this game's difficulty being fake, where it's like, if you know what you're doing, it's not hard. It's just like, you have to fucking explore this annoying-ass level and, like, find, like, all the boxes. You know, it's not like, it's not genuinely talented, it's just dumb. Look at this old dork. One thing I thought that was really cool was how, like, all of the, you know, because a lot of, like, the sound effects were stock sound effects, but they actually, so they recorded new sounds for everything. So that's pretty cool, you know? Like, what do you think of some of the new sound effects? Like, what do you think of Pinstripe's laugh? You know? Because before it was a stock sound.
What the hell did Pinstripe used to sound like?
It was like a stock sound effect. It was a stock laugh. It was actually used in the opening of Medieval. Like, there was like a little skeleton that you would, like, he would, you know, like...
Oh!
Yeah.
He goes like, hee 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 ha 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 ha.
Yeah. Yeah. It's very cute.
I didn't really care one way or another.
Ripperoo sounds weird.
Yeah, they should have kept that Lady in the Tramp laugh.
Or just recorded something fucking better. I mean, I'm fine with them just coming up with new sound effects. Although, like, from what it sounds like, they kept the crate sounds. You know?
Or at least got it really similar.
I think they are slightly different. Either way, they did a very good job. Doing a good job, Brownie. Doing a good job.
Alright, now it's time to address the elephant in the room. How do you feel about it when Crash pulls a gem out of his anus?
My asshole kind of puckers a little bit.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
No, it's just like, you know, like, I don't know how to describe it, really.
Are you like a million miles away from the microphone again?
Damn it, I forgot. I'm sorry. I can't be doing that, especially during the recording. For some reason my microphone is quiet. I don't know why. I did drop it a while ago. Hopefully that's not like...
That's always good.
Yeah, that's always nice. Hope I don't have to buy a new one just because I don't feel like spending the money. Like, I have it, but
You still using a blue ball?
Yeah. I should just get a new one, honestly. You know?
Blue balls are only like not even $50, right?
Yeah, they're cheap. That's the reason why I like this one. It's just nice, inexpensive. Know what I mean? Look at that, 39 seconds flat, platinum.
You couldn't have done that a more round time if you tried.
Yeah, man. Anyway, this is nom 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 nom. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
No, I know it's dumb. Like those like stupid monitors of Cortex. Something I didn't even realize. They reuse those. They use them in Crash 2. When the boss fight with Cortex starts. Which is weird.
They do?
Yeah, they do.
You'll have to show me
Google it,
later
bitch.
because I don't remember that.
You could wait until my amazing commentary. my amazing videos are done. My amazing videos are on YouTube, and you could amazingly watch them.
Well, that's probably gonna take a year.
Yeah, I know. Well, no, it's just I have to finish recording Crash 3, and then after that I just record the commentary. Paul is easy to work with, and then the other guy I have, he's pretty easy to work with as well. So the two of them are going to be good, and then I think I have an idea of who I want to do Crash 3 with. So yeah, that's something I'm looking forward to doing. Nah, I'm saying, kid. Nah, I mean.
Sure.
Yeah, but like it's not that hard to do. But the thing is, I don't want to upload these until I have all of them done, because I don't want to like come out with these videos and then there'd be like 3 weeks and then like the next one comes out. You know, I want to have them just all come out at once.
Can them.
Yeah. Look at Crash's fucking crashy ass in this organic tit milk realm.
His crashy ass is grassy ass.
Grassy ass, crashy ass. Anyway, this is where part 2 ends, by the way, after this shit. So, I think we should take a break before we do part 3. Yeah. But y'all won't even realize. It'll be like 2 days for you, and then we'll be back.
Are you doing like splitting them up into parts that are gonna be posted on different days, or?
On different days, yeah. It's gonna be like probably like 2 days apart each one. So like I space them out a bit.
So it's not gonna be just like 1 2.5 hour video.
Yeah. I'm not. It's yeah, because that would be long. Each one's gonna be like 45 minutes to an hour. So it's kind of like a podcast almost. Like you could just like listen to it or watch it, whatever you want to do. It's cool with me. Check out this super amazing ultimate platinum right here. I got. See, look at that. Doesn't that looks like a platinum, right? It's the color platinum.
Ultiplat.
Yeah, ultimate.
It's not gold. It's ultimate platinum.
Yeah. Anyway.